Installation and how to use the Vanity project system. First, we will begin by uploading the necessary files. For this demonstration, I am using a VPS or virtual private server. It is the same with a hosting or a local host. You only need to have MySQL and the web host for it to work with its plugins. In case you don't have either of these, it is impossible for it to work, or in case your computer has acted as a remote server. It is mandatory to follow the steps exactly as I am doing them because what I am about to do is fundamental to make the system work. To see how the adaptation with your Java plugin works, please purchase the product. If you buy it, you are spending $10 on the codes. It is not an add-on. The only limitation is the sale or distribution of the product. If a distribution of the product is made, you will lose complete access to future product updates and will be added to the blacklist. Once this is understood, let's continue. This error message you're seeing is one of the most common ones you can encounter, and it's because you typed the link to your site incorrectly. It must not have a trailing slash, because the website performs that action within the code. If you follow the instructions to the letter, it will appear as follows. You don't need to make any more changes, and you only have to start with your account and verify that you were the first to log in. Otherwise, you will need to delete the database table because all necessary permissions are granted to the first user who registers. You can see for yourself that the required tables have already been loaded into the database, and you just need to proceed at your own pace. Now, just start managing your licenses and create your first license for your customer. Below, I will show you how to do it so you can get familiar with it more quickly and easily. Here, you will need to integrate the created bot application with your server and grant it the necessary permissions to assign the role you specified in the config.yml. For this, I have given all permissions, but you can verify which permissions to grant and which not to. Once inside, the bot will perform the actions it needs to with the appropriate permissions. Of course, everything is controlled by permissions, so if you don't grant permissions for actions on your Discord server, you won't be able to assign permissions to users. This is to prevent any leaks in the protection of your Discord and licensing system. Here, you can see the servers attempting to log in with your license without authorization and protect your license in case of leakage. If a server attempts to log in with your license, it will be placed in a waiting queue until you approve it. The license will automatically accept the server and allow it to start once you approve it. If you make a mistake, you can simply deny it, and if you no longer want it, you can delete it, and that's it. When you delete it, if they try again, they will be placed back in the waiting queue, and if you deny it, they won't be allowed to start with that license again. This is a security measure that the client can choose to implement or not. In case your license has reached the limit of allowed IPs, you can use the Reset IPs function, which will automatically set it back to 0, and so on. You decide whether you want to disable the IP reset and how many IPs the license allows. All notifications will be sent to you through Discord webhook if you implement the high security function against unknown servers or if you deactivate it. The entire site is set up to automatically update if there are any changes that the user needs to be aware of. Here, I got confused and kept waiting for the bot to send me a private message with my license information, or in the case of a third party, that information would be sent to them. Of course, this implementation will be in the next update, which will be released shortly. Thank you for watching this short demonstration. I'm only showing how to install the panel and how to use it. In case you purchase the product, you will receive instructions on how to integrate the system into your plugin and the Java code you can use.